Welcome to Haiti. As recently as the early 1900s, Haiti was a Caribbean paradise, lush with rainforests and rich, fertile farmland. In less than 10 decades, 98% of Haiti's forests have been cut down to produce charcoal, the country's chief source of fuel. The flooding and erosion that resulted, combined with political mismanagement, devastated these natural resources. Today, much of the land is barren. There is little opportunity for employment, and 80% of the people live in abject poverty. Most Haitians get by one day at a time, going to the market to sell or barter whatever they can to get food and other basic necessities.
You land in Cap-Haïtien and you're stepping into a different world. You see poverty on just such a staggering scale that you can't believe it, that people are living like this. And then you see the children, and that's what's so amazing is the children of Haiti. They live in this unbelievable poverty, but yet they're just these beautiful children with these wonderful smiles, and it really touches your heart.
In January 2007, a group of volunteers, Lifetouch employees, retired employees, and family members traveled to the village of Limonade, about 7 miles outside the city of Cap-Haïtien. The volunteers were there to help build a new school, funded by current and retired Lifetouch employees. They would also provide the gift of school portraits. Most of the children had never in their lives seen a picture of themselves.
Getting out to the school on the first morning already, the kids were cheering and singing for us when we got there. They were so excited to see us. And then the first day, we built the trusses, put up the rafters and the purlins so that we could put on the metal roof. The metal roof went up the next day.
I know that they're very grateful that we're there. And to see the people that they want to help too, even the children that aren't in school will come to help out on the project, and they want to be part of it, and they want to watch, and they're just very excited that we're there to build the school.
The story of Lifetouch's encounter with Haiti actually began years earlier, in 2000, when Mike Lawson, an LNSS territory manager, traveled to Haiti with a group of volunteers from his church.
Mike Lawson came about 7 years ago to Haiti, and one night he came asking me what he can do. I always believe if we start with the children, there will be hope for the future. So I told Mike, why not we start with children and help build a new school for a community.
Excited about the idea of building a school, Mike shared his story with Lifetouch colleagues. They began donating money, and the construction of the first Lifetouch school in Haiti had its start. No one could have predicted the far-reaching effects of this first outreach effort, how it would ignite hope, inspire others to get involved, and change the future of thousands of children.
Well, when we started this, our goal was to have one school. And we kind of had this notion that if we really worked hard and if everything came together well, we would end up with a second school. Here we are today with 6 schools constructed.
If a Haitian village is fortunate enough to have built a school, it is usually made of whatever materials can be found to serve as a barrier to the elements. Or it's a bare bones shelter with walls made of loosely woven sticks. Despite personal hardship, families try to find ways to afford sending at least one of their children to school. Education is not taken for granted, and the teachers and students make the most of their learning environment. The The first Lifetouch school in the village of Coracle was completed in 2002. A short time later, a problem came to light. The children were coming to school hungry.
The first school was in Coracle, and when we first went to visit the school, we didn't have any lunch program at that time. And when I go to see how they were doing, some of the kids, they lay down on the bench sleeping, and you could see they were really, some of them were in bad shape. And I talked to some of the people at Lifetouch, especially Mike Lawson and the whole team. And Lifetouch have decided to finance a lunch program for the school.
I can remember when Mike Lawson presented the opportunity, he said, Jake, there's no lunch programs at these schools, and the kids, don't have the ability to learn because they're not healthy and they're not being fed. And for such little money, we are able to serve lunch to these kids. And it was an easy decision to say, yeah, sure, we can do that. And I wasn't really sure what the benefit of all that was, but after being here and seeing as we built this school, and then looking in the eyes of the kids, I could tell that the kids in the school that we just built were not as healthy and attentive as the kids that I witnessed as we went out and saw the other schools that have been up and running for several years who are on the lunch program. And I could see how beneficial it was for these kids to get one meal.
The average Haitian family has about 9 members, and about 5 meals a day are what the average Haitian family can afford. If their children are eating at school, then some of the other members of the family are able to eat that evening.
That looks very good.
When we put a food program in a school, not only the children in the school benefit, but also the community as well. They benefit because we employ people within the community to prepare the food. We buy the food from a local vendor that will benefit from the sale of that and help the economy in that particular vicinity. So we don't only benefit the children, we benefit others in the village as well.
The grades of those children are higher now, and you could see the joy in their faces because we provide not only a place to come to school, but also provide a lunch program. And thirdly, we provide scholarship for parents who can't pay for their kids to go to school. So I feel this is wonderful, and I just have great respect for Lifetouch and for every member to be part of this great project.
Today we had the honor and the privilege of actually taking pictures of the school kids and of the teachers.
It's hard for citizens of a high-tech society to imagine that there are children on this earth who don't know what they look like, who have never had an opportunity to look in the mirror or see a single picture of themselves. Lifetouch Picture Day in Limonade was a day of wonder for everyone.
On Picture Day, we had all the kids lined up, and it actually was really neat. We all took turns taking pictures, posing them, and actually taking the picture.
Picture Day was unbelievable. It's a lot like Picture Day back home, I can imagine, just with people getting all excited. But just to see the smile on their faces and them in their uniforms is beautiful. The kids here are no different than the kids back home. It's amazing.
And it was really fun to see Jake behind the camera, because I know it's been a long time since he's been behind a camera.
That was amazing. I haven't taken photographs in a school in America, and to be able to take them here in a school in Haiti was a blessing.
2 months later, a big day came. Portrait delivery in Limonade. The Lifetouch group was accompanied by representatives from World Servants, a Minneapolis-based organization that sponsors short-term mission trips in the US and abroad. World Servants has partnered with Lifetouch on memory missions in Kosovo, Jamaica, West Virginia, Tennessee, and New Orleans, and they were excited to help distribute portraits to the children.
When Lifetouch people came in to pass out the pictures, I mean, the place just lit up. You could feel the excitement in the air.
When we distributed the school pictures this year, we would hold them up in front of the class, and the idea was that each student was supposed to notice their own photo and then hold their hand out, and we would hand them their pictures. I noticed something that as we would hold them up, all the other students would call out the name, but the student whose picture it was didn't immediately reach their hand out. And what I realized was it's because they didn't know what they looked like. They didn't recognize themselves because they'd never seen themselves in a picture before. But what an amazing concept, that everyone else in the class knew who they were, and they didn't. Well, once they got that picture, they ran off to their classroom, and the excitement level was something I've never seen before, even here.
For people everywhere, relationship is the key. And a picture is a great way to build a relationship. There's just this real sense of excitement and thankfulness.
One of the biggest problems in third world countries is clean water, yet water is necessary for survival. In Haiti, access to clean water is scarce, and in some areas as many as 25% of the children die of waterborne diseases before reaching the age of 5.
We've decided that another opportunity for us to assist the people of Haiti is to help repair some of the wells that are not functioning. So if we can increase the quality of water in the community, we'll be helping preschool children, school-age children, adults, elderly, everyone.
You only have to drive through the city of Cap Haitian or one of these villages and look to the side of the road to where the water systems are undeveloped. And some of the water that these people drink, it saddens you. It's such an easy thing to do, to put wells in the ground and have cool, clean water that the people can drink. Sometimes people walk 4 or 5 miles with a 5-gallon bucket of water on their head to take care of their family, with which they have to wash clothes, clean their bodies, and drink and cook. There's an opportunity here for us to maybe help in that area, and it's something we should take a hard look at because it's something that is so basic yet so important to their health.
What began with a vision to build one school in Haiti expanded to 6 schools with nutritious lunch programs, clean water available to every school, and more than 60 community wells repaired. Is this the end of the story of Lifetouch's encounter with Haiti, or just the beginning?
This is what can be done when we are available and when our hearts are in the right place. If we take care of the kids now, there will be a good future.
I'm also so impressed with each school and church and the leadership that is here in place. Giving direction and guidance is a wonderful thing. And those opportunities for more schools are in front of us, and we have the heart for it, and I think we have the resources and we have the people that want to get involved.
World Servants is really looking forward to partnering with Lifetouch in Haiti and with Living Hope Mission. We looked at a church that's been built by a number of teams that have come here, and their next project for them is building a school.
When I look at the children here in the school and in the community, and there are still many who are not receiving these benefits, and there's such a stark contrast of what's going on in their lives. The children of the community are sweet children, and you'd like to help every one of them. You leave a piece of your heart everywhere you go.
My biggest thing is I know these kids will be fine because we're going to make sure that they're fine. When you see these kids in school and you've got kids hanging in the window because they thirst for that knowledge so bad, it just breaks your heart.
Making a difference by building a school, providing food and clean water, and giving the gift of portraits is creating a different reality for children and families in Haiti. This is not the end of the story of Lifetouch in Haiti. We have an opportunity to do it again. We are pleased to announce a company-wide memory mission in the village of Fossé-Capoin. The event will take place in December of 2007 and is in partnership with World Servants and Living Hope Mission. Information about applying as a company-sponsored volunteer will be available soon.
In the end, it's all about the children. To be able to provide something to them, to be able to give them a future, to be able to make a difference in their life. So great for what is relatively so little effort on our behalf. This doesn't seem like much, but to them, it's the world.
tell the story of the boy that walks down the beach and he's throwing a starfish back in the water as he walks down the beach, and an old man stops him and says, "Son, what are you doing?" He said, "Well, the tide's going out, and if I don't throw the starfish back, it's going to die." And the old man says, "But son, there's thousands of starfish here. You can't possibly make a difference." And he picks the next one up and flings it back in the water and said, "I made a difference to that one." And I think that's what we're here to do, is make a difference to that one, and that one, and that one.